Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Welcome to part 2 of our very extensive Great Dane guide. We are doing the plant today on very easy difficulty. Get ready, this one is very long and drawn out. Alright, first off, you're going to have the two guys in the deep dock strut. You want to wait for the first one to wake up, and then you want to stick him up and then grab his dog tag. And there we go. It's kind of hard to see with your mask on, but don't worry, these guys are very easy. Alright, before the second guy wakes up, you want to drag this guy and put him somewhere else so he doesn't actually wake up. So I like to drag him in the corner. This also helps kill time while the other guy wakes up because we don't have the coolant or a pistol yet, so we have to actually wait. And that might take a while, so, you know, be prepared. Just stand here and just look at him, you know. You do some squat thrusts as well, you know, gotta work out those hammies. And, you know, getting some exercise. Runs looking chubby. And there he is, down to 1 star. He's gonna come to in a bit. Any second now. There we go. Alright, so stick him up before he turns around and nab your dog tag. That is the first 2. Very easy. Alright, on to the actual game. You're going to start off in Strut A. You're going to get a call right here from the Colonel guy. And then you're going to start right here. You want to stick this guy up. This guy's very easy. And just nab your dog tag. Cool thing about very easy difficulty is you don't need to grab all the nodes, so your map is fully activated when you start, which is really cool. Head into this door and head towards Strut B. This is the A-B connecting bridge. It's best to get both of the guards here because once you leave this area, only one of these guys are going to spawn at a time, so it's best to grab both of them right when you see them for the first time, and that's the beginning when both of them spawn. You're going to have to do cartwheels to not step on the railing right there, because if you step on it, it will make a noise, and then the guard will hear it. Not the railing, the grate. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. The thing when you step on it, it makes noise. Anyways, this guy's a little tricky to get. So what I did is I knocked him out and then dragged him over here and then wait for him to wake up. And then I snuck up on him, stuck him up, and nabbed my dog tag. There we go. Another 2 to add to our collection. Head towards Strut B, and that's one of the security guards. They don't have any dog tags, so you don't have to worry about them. The guards that come when you alert, like the assault team. Anyways, you're gonna meet Snake for the first time, or Pliskin, and there's gonna be no guards in here, so you can head on to Strut C. On the BC connecting bridge, there's gonna be a cutscene, so you don't have to worry about any guards yet. Just go across. You can grab the chaff grenade if you need it. It might come in handy later if you desire. Head towards Strut C. Once again, there's going to be no guards in this area. Meet Stillman and get your bomb freezing mission, and head towards Strut D. On the CD bridge, there is going to be a guy knocked out. You can see Snake there, you know, in his box. Nice little Easter egg right here. You can shoot him if you want to, and that will break off one of his boxes. You're going to have to wait till this guy wakes up. You could speed it along by pulling out your pistol and shooting his leg. That'll knock like 2 stars off, as well as he won't be able to walk anymore. He'll just like hobble around. So stick him up. As you can see, he's down on 1 leg. That helps out a bit so he doesn't run away. And just aim the gun at his head and grab your dog tag. Another one down. Head towards Strut D. You can see the flap right there from Snake's box. Really cool Easter egg. There's going to be a camera here. Shoot it out so you don't get spotted. Even if you do, it's very close to the door, so you can skip ahead. Alright, Strut D, the sediment pool. There's going to be 2 guys on here. One guy on the higher level. He just like walks around the middle. He's very easy to get, but you need to time it right so he doesn't spot you. And there's one guy down there who is always on the radio, so when you take him out, he's going to call the other guards because they're going to come to investigate. And just get this guy. This guy's easy. Stick him up and nab your dog tag. There we go. And moving on to the next guy, you just have to head downstairs. And you do that by going around here. The stairs is going to be right over here. And you can just stick them up right over here. There we go. And just grab your dog tag. Really easy. There we go, he gives it up easy. Then you can freeze the bomb if you are actually playing through the main game. I'm gonna skip that, no spoilers. Or no huge spoilers. I don't want to solve the puzzles for you people, You need to do some work. You can't be too lazy. And, alright, so head to the bridge, the DE connecting bridge. There's going to be 2 guys up here. One you can get the dog tag from, and one's going to be an overlooking soldier. He's going to be on the heliport. So what you want to do is you want to take him out from here so he doesn't spot you. And keep your eye on the other guy. Make sure he's not facing this way. And just chase after him. He's going to be on the lower level for a bit. But you want to hurry up before he walks back up. And you can freeze him right here. There we go. And just grab your dog tag. Boom, that's another one down. And we're gonna head back to the bridge and continue on to the next strut. There's some ammo there if you need it, but this is very easy and you're never starving for ammo in this difficulty. Alright, the parcel room, pretty cool place. You can get some boxes and such. There's going to be one guard in here. He's just patrolling the lower part. What you want to do is you want to head to the bottom of the room and you want to crouch here and then crawl underneath the conveyor belt and try to sneak up on him. And you can get him as he's turning the corner right here. There we go. And try to nab our dog tag. Boom. Alright. Moving on. There's a cardboard box there if you need it. I'm pretty sure we won't be needing that. Alright, head over here and go upstairs. And we're gonna go to the heliport. There are 2 guys up here. You're also going to meet the cyborg ninja for the first time. In Olga form. That's kind of a spoiler. You're gonna meet Olga, not in Cyborg Ninja, just regular Olga. My bad. Alright, before you take out the guy on the 2nd floor, you want to take out the guy on the lower part of the helipad. The reason for this is because the guy on the actual helipad requires a lethal stick up, and if you shoot your pistol, this guy is going to get attracted and call for backup. What you can also do is, since you're playing on very easy, you can also grab the SOCOM suppressor when you meet Pliskin for the first time. But, if you are too lazy to use it or forgot, like I did, you might have to do it in this order. Alright, this guy appears randomly. You just gotta walk around the crates until you finally find him. Pull out your SOCOM and then bust him in the arm or the leg, depending if you're an arm or leg kind of person. And he should surrender his dog tag. You can get it. Grab the C4 underneath the Harrier. There, I just gave you one location, but that one's obvious. Alright, head to the back into the parcel room and go into the door in the lower right-hand corner. It is the EF connecting bridge. It looks something like this. What you want to do is there will be the helipad guard up there, but he doesn't count. There's going to be claymores here, so you just gotta crawl on your stomach and just go across. You can pick it up, and these will come in handy for later. Not really. It depends if you use explosives or not. I've never used grenades in Metal Gear. Maybe stun grenades every once in a while, but I find them pretty useless. Alright, you're gonna get to the warehouse. I like taking the guy on the bottom floor first when I enter from that door. If you're entering from the other way, take out the guy on the upper floor first, but it's up to you. We're doing this the quick and easy way, so we can nab all the bombs in a very efficient manner. Stick them up and grab the dog tag, like so. And there we go. Now, you have a couple of options for the second guy. You can either go up to the 2nd floor and try to head him off, or if you were slow like me, he's going to go down this path. So what you want to do is you just want to wait. He actually comes down to the 1st floor, which is pretty cool. So make sure he doesn't spot you. Hide behind the boxes if you need to, and he'll be right there. He's going to come downstairs. I like hiding here. And he's going to turn the corner, and then you can freeze him right here. And nab your dog tag. There we go, and that's another one down. Continuing on, you want to head back up to the 2nd floor and then continue on to the next strut. And the location of the door is over here. It's off to the left. And we're going back to the A strut. This is the FA bridge You're gonna go outside and do some stuff. There will be a Cypher and a guard up here. So what you want to do, instead of attracting the guard by shooting down the Cypher, throw a chaff grenade to knock out the Cypher's vision temporarily. And then you actually have to keep your eye on the guard because your radar will get knocked offline. So make sure he's not looking this way, and you can make sure you grab it. So he's going to go back up there, and I don't want him to see me. So I'm going to head down this flight of stairs right here and try to head him off on the other direction. And he's going to be right here, so I'm going to hide over here, grab this chaff grenade in case you need to restock. And then he's going to turn around here, and then that's the perfect time to freeze him. There we go. And you can nab your dog tag. Don't worry about the Cypher. It doesn't go down to the lower level. So you can just grab your dog tag right there. Do some kung fu moves to knock him out if you choose. You can go up here. You can also pull out your SOCOM and take out the Cypher if you're scared. Doesn't matter. You know. You can just take it out right here. Oh, actually, it does go down to the lower level. My bad. So that might give you some trouble. Might not, but most likely it might not. Alright, so we're back in Strut A right now. Trying to find the bomb. You have access to the lower part of the pump room, which has the actual pumps, but the guard will not spawn there until you beat Fat Man. So first, take out this guy. Do a cartwheel to take him out, because, you know, you gotta do it in style. You want to head to the roof, because there is now a guard up there. So head up to the roof, pick either door. I like this one because the guard will start on the left side. So I like going through the left door. And he will be right there. And what you want to do is try to go behind him and stick him up. Careful not to slip on bird crap. That is not funny when it happens to you. Funny when it happens to other people, not you. Especially in the later part of the game when you are trying to, after you fight the Solidus in the Harrier. Alright, go back to the lower floor. Go to the AB connecting bridge. And you want to go across it right now. Since we took out both guards last time, you don't have to worry about the guard here. Go down the left path so he doesn't spot you. He's going to be going down the right. If you missed that guy earlier, you can nab it again here if you want to. Now head into the Strut B transformer room. The guards will now be here, and get ready to nab them. Get the one in the hallway first. You want to be quick because there are grates on the floor right here. If you step on them, he will hear you, and you just want to hurry up. The first grate will be right where we're standing right now, so you want to stick them up before we get past this point. Alright, so grab his dog tag. Keep your eye on the guard in here. This one requires you to use the SOCOM. That's why we took out the hallway guard first. So stick him up, shoot one of his arms out, and nab your dog tag. Bam, and that's another one down. And there we go. Alright. Moving on to over here. You're going to have to go back to Strut A. This is after we got the sensor B from Stillman, and we are heading back. Go down the right side because the guard will be on the left when you head in this direction. And we're going to walk all the way back to Strut A, trying to go down to the deep sea dock because we're trying to find the big C4 bomb. Take this guy out again. That guy is a victim of a lot of cartwheels, especially when I'm playing. Right, the pump room guard should spawn now. This is another one where you need a lethal stand-up. So what you want to do is you want to freeze him, and then take out one of his arms, and continue to get your dog tag. There we go. That's another one down. And you can nab it. Alright, you're going to have to freeze the bomb in Strut A, then you're going to have to go all the way back to the heliport to fight Fat Man. I'm not going to spoil how that goes. You're going to have to find the C4 bomb. You do that by dragging Fat Man out of the way, and you should get Peter Stillman's dog tag. That is story-based, you can't miss it unless you deliberately skip the dog tag. Alright, so after you defeat Fat Man, the other guards should spawn. We're going to start off with the DE connecting bridge, because heliport is the E strut, so we're starting from E and working our way backwards. First guy's going to be right here, and you're going to stick him up. He requires you to use a SOCOM. So you want to keep him in sight. You don't want him to lower his arms, and you want to trank his buddy. We already got this guy, so don't worry about him. Take him out, and then pull out your SOCOM. Don't worry about the guy on top of the helipad. He will not hear the SOCOM shot. So shoot out one of his arms, and you should nab the dog tag. There we go. And that's another one down. Continuing on. Now that that's out of the way, you can continue on and go upstairs now and press on to the next strut. There's a lot of backtracking in this game, so be prepared. And this is only the second playthrough. You have to do 10, 5 of the tanker and 5 of the plant. Alright, we're in the sediment pool now. We already got both of these guys, so you can take them out. From here, take out the first guy, because the second guy, he doesn't come up, and he has the radio, so we don't want backup coming and busting a cap in our ass. Grab the ration. Those things are awesome, because they heal us and what have you. And you just want to head to the next strut. And you do that by going up here, going to the next bridge, and yeah, the CD connecting bridge now. There should be an enemy up here. He will be right there. This is very easy, especially if you took out the camera. I highly recommend taking out cameras right when you see them, so they don't hinder you when you backtrack. Alright, so grab this guy. Don't worry about the lower guy, because we actually got that guy before during that snake Easter egg with the box. So, jump cut there. I accidentally tried to get him, and he called back up. So, you know, whatever. Alright, Struts C. Now, you might remember that we met Stillman here, and got the sensor. Both times there were no guards, because the game is generous and doesn't want you to have to fight during scripted events. Now that you're back here, there should be 2 guards. There's one in the actual dining hall. He's very easy to get. He'll be right here. And just nab your dog tag like normal. There we go. And the other guy will be patrolling the lower part where the bathrooms are. And you want to be careful, because he looks down the hallway, so you need to time it right. But get him when he is walking towards a direction. Like that. He's going to inspect the bathroom. That's a good place to stick him up. And we are just going to nab our next dog tag. This guy requires you to use the SOCOM again. So take out one of his arms and you can nab the dog tag. And I'm going to shoot him here. And grab it. Alright, continuing on. We're going to go over to the BC connecting bridge. There should be a guard here now. You might remember there was a cutscene here earlier with Fortune and stuff. There's going to be a cipher. You want to throw a chaff grenade to knock it offline. And then you want to pull out your M9. Make sure he's not looking this way. And once he turns around, just chase after him. And stick him up. And you can bust out your SOCOM to take out the cipher, because you might have to do that. And then he should shake and grab your dog tag. I'm just going to shoot him in the arm for the hell of it. And I'm going to knock him out. Alright, moving on to Shell 1. We're skipping way ahead into the story right here. I'm not going to spoil it. So, first guy's going to be right here. You want to sneak up behind him and then bust out your M9. And then stick him up. Keep in mind that if you have the M9 out as your default, guards will suspect you. So, if you're not trying to intimidate a guard by sticking him up, make sure you have your AK out. Alright, you want to drag this guy to the hallway. The reason for that is because the guard will inspect the area, and you don't want him actually finding this guy and waking him up. You know, we gotta save tranquilizer darts wherever we can. Another guy's gonna come here, equip your AK so you can get past him, and then when he turns around, you can bust out your M9 and try to stick him up. And here is my several failed attempts in trying to time it right. So you want to make sure you're behind him and stick him up and nab your dog tag. That's another one down, and the third guy's going to be on the left hallway, so bust out your AK again in case he spots you. Careful when you're doing cartwheels, because that will arouse suspicion. I'm sure it's like that in real life too. Once he turns around, you bust out your M9 and freeze him like normal, and grab your third dog tag. There we go, and that's another one down. Alright, bust out your AK again, and use the elevator. If you don't use your AK, they will send an assault squad, so that's bad. You don't want that. because they'll send 4 guys and they have shields, and those guys will just mow you down, even on very easy. Alright, head to basement 2 first. Basement 2 is probably the hardest part to do the dog tags on any difficulty, even on very easy. So what I recommend is save. I'm going to show you how to do the save trick. You do that by first saving in the room you're attempting to do said trick. So save by calling Rose on your codec. I'm pretty sure you know how to do that. The first guy will not surrender his dog tag. You're going to need a lethal stand up to do that. So we're going to save this guy for last. Trank him first. Don't worry about him not waking up, because this is part of the save trick. Alright, so he's going to be sleeping, so you don't have to worry about him. You want to pick a guard you want the dog tag from. In this case, you can pick any one of them because we haven't got any. Take out the other 2 guards. And then you want to sneak up behind the remaining guard and freeze him, and then nab your dog tag like normal. And you will do that like this. Bam. Alright, as soon as you get your dog tag, hit back or select if you're on PS3, and call Rose and save. And you do that by this. And the reason we're doing this is because the game will register that you got the dog tag, and then you want a dashboard or reset or whatever the PS3 equivalent of it is. Then load your game again. It will start you at the beginning of whatever room you saved in. And all the enemies will be awake or alive if you killed them, but we didn't kill them because we're cool. But the game still thinks you got the dog tag, so what you could do is you can skip any guards you didn't get the dog tag from. So we're going to trank that guy again because, once again, he requires a lethal stick-up. And you want to first take out any guards that you got the dog tag from already. So we already got that guy. You want to take out another guard and leave 1 guy left. And then, when he turns around, you can freeze him. Hurry up before he wakes up the other guy, because that will cause him trouble. And just get your second dog tag. And be prepared to do this a lot. The save trick really comes in handy for moments like this, where there are a ton of guards in the room and you can't get them isolated. And it really helps out on the higher difficulties as well. But it's kind of a pain in the ass. But if you're going for the achievement, you're probably going to have a ton of patience. I mean, you're playing the game like 5 times, so, you know, be prepared to do this. Alright, save trick again. The thing is useful, trust me. And once again, trank the first guy. Once again, we're saving this guy for last. And there we go. Also, you got to remember which guards you got the dog tags from. You can use a spreadsheet if you're, you know, that forgetful. Alright, so we took out the guy on the left for the first time. So I took him out first, and then you want to take out the guy in the back. But he'll come in and inspect, so if you can aim it right, you can get him again. I was unlucky, and he woke him up, and unfortunately there's glass here, so you're gonna have to wait a while. That guy's gonna use the computer. That is the perfect time to take both of these guys out. And once they're both out, you can freeze this guy. Wabam, and grab your last dog tag for the inner room. There we go, and that is the 3rd one. Now, we have to get the first guy now. You do that by using the save trick again. So save in dashboard and load up the game again. It's a real pain in the ass, but you know, it's worth it. So we're loading up the game for a 4th time. And now that should put us back in the elevator. And now, instead of going to trank this guy, you're going to leave him alone. Wait till he goes down the hallway so you can pass him. Or you can pass him like normal. You have your AKs out, so he shouldn't suspect you until you like bump into him. So you want to go down to this part and then take out all the guards in the inner room. You don't have to worry about these guys anymore. And you do that very easily. And there we go. And take out the last guy before he calls back up. And now you want to bust out your AK so this guy doesn't suspect you. Wait till he turns around, and when he does, take out your M9 and stick him up. Actually, take out your SOCOM because he needs a lethal stick up. So like this, shoot him in the arm, and grab your last dog tag for this room. Hardest part of the game's over. Thanks to the save trick. That thing is really useful. Alright, we grabbed the directional mic and now are heading back into the elevator. Once again, you want to hit up the elevator, press the up button, and then do some cartwheels to wait for it. Or you could do some squat thrust or do some spinnies. Up to you on how you want to kill your elevator time. Go to basement 1, and there should be 3 guys here. You can use the save trick here if you are very skilled at Metal Gear and are good at sneaking around. You're not gonna need it, but we all can't be superstars like you, and I like using the save trick. So make a save trick again. Make a save again in the elevator, and you want to wait here. Grab some M4 bullets; they'll come in handy. Wait till this guy passes out. This guy's gonna need a lethal stand-up, so you are gonna have to save him for last. So you want to make sure he passes by. You can trank him like that. You have the 2 guys in here. You can try to do these guys in one run, but we're gonna use the save trick just to play it safe. And grab the first guy in the corner. He's gonna require another lethal, so shoot out one of his arms and grab it. The other 2 guys are asleep, so you don't have to worry about the lethal making any noise. Take them out. Save in dashboard, like always. And get used to using that save trick. You're going to need it on the higher difficulties. Alright, load the game back up, and it should start you in the elevator again. Alright, so you're going to do the same thing. Alright, so run down here and grab the ammo and wait for the guy to come out. And once he comes out, you should bust out your M9 and trank him. There we go, and you want to head into the room. Remember which one you got the dog tag from and take him out first. So this guy. And then you want to sneak up behind the other guy and stick him up. And grab your dog tag like that. There we go, and that is another one down. Save in dashboard. I know it's really getting tiring, but it's worth it to get all the dog tags. Alrighty, alright, save, and we're loading again from the elevator. I'm skipping that part. You know how to do it by now. I've said it like 6 times. Now we're gonna get the last guy. Wait till he comes out again, and then he's gonna walk out. Then you want to go into the room and bust out your trank gun and take out the first 2 guards. There we go, shoot him in the back and shoot this guy in the shoulder. Wait till he gets to the elevator if you're actually going to use this run for your storyline. Stick him up here with the SOCOM. And just gonna bounce him off right here so we can get a little bit of room. Shoot one of his arms off. I shot him in the forearm right there. And stick him up. And you can grab it. You can unequip your gun and use a chokehold to open the door if you want to. Alright, we're skipping way ahead now. This is the part where we rescue Emma. We got past the water, so I'm going to trank her because you need to get her past the bugs. So I gave her a tail, and we're going to carry her into the elevator. Okie dokie, we're just going to plop her down here so she goes soundly. And I just put a few more rounds into her just because she, just making sure she stays asleep. You know, we don't want her waking up and freaking out from the cockroaches. Alright, head back to floor 1. This is the L strut. No, this is the Shell 2 core, actually. This is the air purification room. You might recognize it when we rescued the president. When you bring Emma here, there's going to be 3 guards now. The first one will be in this room with the vending machine. He's very easy to stick up. You just have to time it right. And grab your... This one's going to require a SOCOM. Don't worry about any of the other guards being alerted. And grab your dog tag like normal. And there we go. It's going to finish him off. Leaving Emma in the elevator, you want to head down to the lower part where we shot the Nikita rocket through the vent. He'll be right here. He will... just wait for him to turn around. And... go downstairs, and then he'll be right here. There we go. And just snap your dog tag like normal. And there we go. Alright, the third guy requires you to have Emma. So go back to the elevator and then drag her over here. Leave her in this corner so she doesn't get killed. Then wait for this guy to turn the corner. That is your turn to stick him up and just grab it like normal. And there we go. I'm gonna shoot this guy here. Alright, so take Emma and go back to the KL connecting bridge. That is the entrance. Just drag her over here, and you are here. Once again, leave her in the corner so she stays out of harm. You can trank her if you want to. Take out your M4 or SOCOM or any machine gun or like bullet shooting gun. That's not your trank. Take out the ciphers because we don't want them shooting at us and alerting the guard. The guard will be over there, so you know, be prepared to fight. We want to bust out your SOCOM. Make sure there are no ciphers around because those things get pretty annoying. Alright, the guard will be over here. He's gonna come upstairs, so wait for him. And he's gonna turn around. That is your time to go after him. So there we go. Freeze him, and then just grab your dog tag like normal. There we go, it's another one down. Super simple. We're gonna grab Emma. You're gonna have to put that fire out, and you can figure that out by yourself, you know. That is actually the point I got stuck to the most on PS2. I had no idea how to put that fire out. When I looked it up on the internet, I was very befuddled. So, you know, you can have that same experience, because I'm not going to spoil it for you. Alright, Strut L. There's going to be two guys here. Use the save trick, because you might have trouble. When you freeze this guy and are trying to intimidate him, you might attract the second guard. So, if you are worried about that, use the save trick. Or you can shoot him and hurry up, and the guard will be none the wiser. And then wait till he turns around. That is your time to go after him. You might want to hurry up, because he turns around pretty quickly. Careful not to shoot him, and grab your dog tag. There we go, and just grab Emma and then continue on to the next room. Alright, moving on ahead. This is after your second boss fight with Vamp, after Emma gets, spoilers, stabbed, and you're gonna have to go back to Shell 1. You can now go into this area in the Parcel room and find this guy jamming out to some music. He's gonna require a lethal intimidation, so don't worry about any guards because there are no other guards in this room at this time. Grab your last dog tag. That is actually the last dog tag in the game that belongs to a guard. The very last dog tag is Snake's dog tag. You get that at the very end of the game when he's teaching you how to use the sword. You're going to have to knock him out. You can punch him, but he will always attack you back. So the best way to take him out is to do cartwheels. And just keep cartwheeling him until he gets knocked out. Then you want to drag his body and grab your last dog tag. That's all there is for this part. Check back soon for more and all that good stuff.